Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel Platinum Bricks 95, and it has been far too long since I last said that to you. So guys, welcome back to the channel, and it's been a hot minute. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's been like 9 months since I last posted a video, so yeah, thumbs up for my consistency. However guys, I'm not gonna bore you with all those details of what's been going on and what the plans are for the channel. I'll talk about that at the end of the video. There'll be more videos coming, all right, guys? Today, I just want to focus on what's in front of me. So, guys, today we are opening 12 random Dungeons and Dragons minifigures. Now, guys, when it comes to Dungeons and Dragons, I know the movie, I know this series of books, and, of course, the greatest game of last year. However, that is the extent of my Dungeons & Dragons knowledge. It's a real shame because it's something I've always wanted to get into, but unfortunately I've just never found anyone else that wants to play it. But today, guys, we're opening 12 random Dungeons & Dragons minifigures. Now, guys, I did go online and look up all the codes and stuff to try and get myself the best chance of getting all 12 minifigures. However, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. All of the codes on these boxes are exactly the same. So in the end, I just had to buy 12 random ones. Right guys, just before we do get into sort of looking and opening all of these minifigures, even though I have the most knowledge of Dungeons and Dragons ever, I do actually need to take a look at what minifigures I can potentially get. So let's just do that quickly. So guys, on this list here, you can see we've got the Dwarf Barbarian, the Gith Warlock, Tiefling Sorcerer, Dragonborn Paladin, Halfling Druid, Arakorka Ranger, the Mind Flayer, Strad von Zarovich, looks interesting, Elf Bard, the Lady of Pain, Zastam, and Tasha, the Witch Queen. Now, the only reason I know how to pronounce the word Gith is because I played Baldur's Gate 3. However, guys, the only downside is I might be able to work out who some of them are, but they don't come with any pictures. So all I know is that these are the minifigures that I could potentially guess. All I know is, guys, is I'm looking at the pictures here. You're seeing them on screen as well. And all I know is I'm going to have to guess at which character is which. I know who the Mind Flayer is, but the rest of them, who knows? However, guys, you're probably bored of me talking already. So I guess the only thing left to do is get into all 12 of these minifigures and cross your fingers for me that I don't get 12 of the same. Let's go. So guys, as you can see here, we do have all 12 of the random Lego Dungeons and Dragons minifigures. The only thing left to do is get into them, and I'm going to pick one at random to start with. This one looks good to me. Let's get it open. Right then, guys, well, here is the first minifigure that we are going to unbox, and I guess the only thing left to do is unbox it. I know this is going to be painful for some of you who are somewhat box specialists, but if I'm being honest, guys, I'm not too fussed about this series of minifigures. I just bought them because I wanted to. Right, before we pour it out, I tell you what, we are going to take a look at the instruction manual because I don't know any of these characters. So guys, this is the instruction manual. It'll be the only one that I actually show you in the video. But yeah, these are the characters you can get. I recognise what I think is a Dragon Knight, a Falcon Knight, Halfling Druid, I think, maybe. Oh no, wait, it's a Halfling Bard. I don't know, guys. These are the figures you can get. Let's see who we're going to get. Right, guys, so pouring it out. Boom! That looks like a Mind Flayer. Let's get him built up. Right, guys, as you can see here, we do in fact have the Mind Flayer minifigure. And I've got to be honest with you guys, I think it's an absolutely gorgeous minifigure. Again, I know what the Mind Flayer is purely because of Baldur's Gate 3. That's the only reason I have any idea what it is. But I will say I'm a massive fan of this minifigure. I really, really do love the colour scheme. I especially love his accessory, the little brain thing, which I haven't seen in a while in the game, but it is what it is. I forgot its name completely. However, guys, if you're talking about a lovely minifigure, I personally think that's a gorgeous minifigure. Right then, guys, well, that is one down. That means we need to pick another one, and I am gonna go for... Do you know what? this one. Let's get into it. Right, guys, so let's get into our second one. We're not going to look at the manual in this one. And again, I am only going to apologise to all you box purists out there because, again, I don't care about these boxes. Right, what are we getting, ladies and gentlemen? Are we going to get something different? No, no. I could have told you. I could have told you. Literally. What a waste.
Why must you let me suffer?
Right, guys, I'm not even going to waste time building that up because that's annoyed me so much. So now we're going to take this one and see if this will do us any better. Right, fingers crossed for me, guys, that this is something other than a mind flayer. Please be different. Right. It sounds like it's got a bit more in it, but I just don't know. Right, ladies and gentlemen, what are we getting in this one? Again, apologies for the box purist. I just don't care. Right, ladies and gentlemen, pray for me that it's something different than a mind flayer. Is it? Nothing's come out yet. Oh, it's something different. We have something. Let's get it built up. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, on to the next minifigure. And as you can see here, it is, in fact, the Tiefling Sorcerer. And an amazing minifigure. But let's just appreciate a couple of things. One, how far have LEGO CMFs come? I mean, that is an outrageous CMF. I think that is gorgeous, okay? Two things. This dragon is one of the best accessories I've ever seen in my life. I am in love with this minifigure. Also, last thing that's really great, they've included a different gender face for this character. So if you want them to be male, they can be. And if you want them to be female, they can be. I love that sort of inclusion in LEGO. This is an amazing minifigure. Right, guys, on to the next minifigure. So far, we've opened 3 and we've got 2 unique ones. So far, we've got a 66.6% success rate. However, the next one is make or break. Let's decide. I'm going to go for one of the lower ones. And in fact, I'm going to go for this one. Let's get it open. Right, ladies and gentle sausages, on to the 4th box. Let's see if we can get something unique. Right, tear in there. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. What are we going to get? Something. Let's get it built up. Right, guys, I definitely am not re-recording this because I just recorded it and forgot to put a cape on. However, this is the Lady of Pain, someone I know absolutely nothing about, but I know about her minifigure. Now, this colour scheme, I really don't like this orange, and I really don't like this green, and if you've watched the channel for any length of time, you know I hate Lego Gold. Then why does this minifigure work so well for me? I hate all the colours, and yet I love this minifigure. It makes no sense. But really, so far, with the minifigures we've got, just take a look at the level of detail they are actually putting into CMFs now. I'm just blown away. Again, all colours I hate, but I absolutely love this minifigure. Right, guys, so we've done 4, so we are 1/3 of the way through all of these minifigures. Now, I am going to take top, middle. I'm going to bank on this being a unique minifigure that we don't already have. Let's get it open. Right, guys, again, I will keep saying it, but I know some of you really care about the boxes. Oh, I might have just spoiled it there.
You're so stupid!
I might have just spoiled it, guys. Have I spoiled it? Have I just got a duplicate? I got a duplicate, guys.
You're a donut!
Okay, I'm not going to build her up, but we're just going to open another minifigure. Disappointment. So, guys, that was a total disappointment. Really annoying. Now, we've just got to see which one we're feeling. Which one are we feeling?
How are you feeling?
I'm leaning towards the left-hand side. I'm leaning towards the very left-hand side. And that is what we're going to open. Let's fingers crossed pray that this is something unique. Right. I don't even care now. I don't even care. I've got 2 duplicates and I don't care if I'm annoying you about ripping this box. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what are we getting in this one? Let's pray it's something we haven't already got. Oh, it is. It is. I think it's the Bard. Let's get it built up. Right, guys, here we do have the Elf Bard. I'm pretty sure in the last section I said the Halfling Druid, but it isn't. This is, in fact, the Elf Bard. And guys, I'm running out of superlatives to use about these minifigures. Look at the level of detail on it. It's insane. The colour scheme's insane. All right, look at the hair and you tell me that's not Astarian.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. It does look a bit Astarian-ish, but, you know, it is what it is. Again, inclusion of a female head, so you can change it into a female if you want. I'm just building them as the instructions tell me. But, guys, just look at it. Look at this. It's just gorgeous. So, guys, we only have 6 minifigures left. We have opened 6, and so far, we have a 75% unique rate, which I'm not too mad at. This is the chance you always run with buying random versions. However, guys, which one are we feeling now? We went that end, we're going this end. Let's see what it is. Right then, guys, on to the last 6, and starting us off, what are we going to get in this one? Well, let's find out, shall we, ladies and gentle sausages? Something flew out. Oh, it's brown. I haven't seen that before, so that means it's something new. I think that's a druid. Let's get it built up. Right then, guys, here we do have the halfling druid, and I know I said I'm running out of words, guys, but I mean, look at it. Look at it, and you tell me, you can see why I'm running out of words. They're just phenomenal. The level of detailing on these minifigures is just blowing me away. Again, another inclusion of a female head if you want to make it female. Also, just a heads up, if you do get this minifigure specifically, this is one of the nicest capes I've ever seen in Lego. It's double-sided, one side's one fabric, the other's the other, and it just works so well. I'm a huge fan of this minifigure. I love anything green, and this is phenomenal. Right, guys, well, we are down to the last 5. Ooh, which one are we going to pick? You. Right, guys, here is the 5th. Sorry, the 5th. This will be actually the 7th minifigure we've opened, but one of 5 left. Now, let's pray that this is unique. We've done well on the last 2. Let's pray this is something new. What are we going to get, guys? I'll tell you right now. Oh, that's something new. I don't know what it is, but I'll get it built up. Now, guys, I'm a bit confused because I assumed this was a Lego's Dungeons & Dragons CMF. So why have I just pulled Dracula from Castlevania?
Get out before I slit you up the middle and bite out your heart.
No, but obviously, guys, I am joking. This is Strahd von Zarovich, I think. He is a vampire. I just looked on Wikipedia or Dungeons & Dragonsopedia, whatever it is. And yeah, he's a vampire. It's just, again, I can't say enough about these minifigures. I mean, this is obviously a named character, so it doesn't come with a dual face, so you can't turn him into a woman or whatever. But genuinely, I mean, just look at the level of detail going into these minifigures. It's just insane. I absolutely love this. I think it's a gorgeous minifigure, guys. Right, guys, well, we're down to the final 4, and I just knocked that one, so this is the one we're going to choose. Let's get it. Right, here we are, guys. After this, we're on to the final 3. So let's hope this is something unique. Oh, I felt it there. Hang on. Let's try and... I don't care if I tear the boxes, guys. Let's see. Is it going to be something unique? Get in the comments and let me know right now. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, less said about that, the better. On to the next. Right, guys, the final 3, and I'm not going to lie to you, we're taking the one on the top. Let's pray that this is something unique. Right, guys, I don't want this to be as disappointing as the last one, so fingers crossed that this is something unique. Let's find out. Okay, right, open it up, open it up. What are we getting? What are we getting, ladies and gentlemen? Is it going to be unique? Put Dungeons & Dragons in the comment if you've made it this far and it's a unique one. Let's find out. Oh, it's unique. It's something different. It's something new. It won't come out. Hang on. There we go, guys. I don't know what it is, but I'll get it built up. Right, guys. So here we do have the GIF Warlock. And I suppose the thing that stands out the most, even though it has just gone past, is, of course, the staff. It's gorgeous. Now, I was confused because I would assume that Gith are more green, but it does actually make sense that it's yellow. I thought it was just a generic Lego minifigure face, but it isn't. It is, in fact, a Gith. Now, again, this does, in fact, I haven't included it, but I will now. That was pretty poor of me. It does, in fact, come with a female face, just like most of the other characters, unless they're named or a specific character or whatever. But again, guys, I mean, how many times do you want me to say the level of detail they're putting into these minifigures is just insane? Now, I know I've had 9 months off Lego, but you'll have to tell me, that is a gorgeous knife.
That's a knife.
And I'm not sure if that's unique or not, so get down in the comments and let me know. But another amazing minifigure. Right then, guys, we are down to the last 2. And as you can see, we've got left or we've got right, and I'm going to go left. Let's see what you are. Right then, guys, the penultimate one. Fingers crossed for me. Please cross your fingers for me. I pray this is something good. Let's find out. Okay. I'm not even. On to the next. Right then, guys, the last minifigure.
The last melon.
Pray for me that is something we haven't got already. I am looking to my right here, and I do have so far 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 unique ones. So if we can make this 8 out of 12, we've done, well, 66.3%, and I'll take that success rate. If this is not unique, I might cry. Anyway, let's get into it. Right, what are we going to have in here? And I can already tell you, it's just a bag of disappointment, guys. Right then, guys, well, there you have it. We did open 12 Lego Dungeons & Dragons CMFs, and we came away with 7, which isn't the worst return ever. I'd have been more annoyed if it had been a 50-50 split, but the fact we got 7 unique out of 12, I am a bit annoyed, I'm not going to lie, but it could have been much worse. Now, just a couple of quick thoughts on these minifigures. Again, I've had 9 months off of Lego, guys, alright? So I don't know what CMFs, I might have seen them, but I haven't, bought any of them. These are categorically the most detailed CMFs I've ever seen in my life. Now, obviously, I have an interest in all of the sort of fantasy stuff, so I was always going to sort of buy 1 or 2 of these anyway. But I don't know Dungeons & Dragons at all, guys. Apart from the things I've mentioned throughout the video and at the start of the video, I have no working knowledge of this universe, okay? And these are phenomenal minifigures, guys. Really amazing, okay? The level of detail they're putting in here nowadays is just second to none. So would I advise you to buy these, even if you're not into Dungeons & Dragons? Yes, I would. Yes, I would. I would say these are better than normal CMFs you get. They're definitely better than the Lego Marvel CMF Season 2, which is the last ones I collected. There is just levels to this, and these are by far the best I've ever seen. Also, something else about these minifigures, and again, 9 months off, I can't tell you if they've done it before. The inclusion of the variants of heads, so you can have a different gender if you want to, is phenomenal. Now, obviously, I'm not a woman, okay? So normally, when I get a male minifigure, it doesn't bother me that it's not a woman. But I can imagine for some women that it's not fun getting a minifigure and they're all male. So I really like the inclusion of these. I think they're phenomenal. My only complaint about any of these minifigures is comes with the Gith Warlock. And I would say it's mainly because I don't really think they're yellow. I'd say they could have been a different colour. I think the yellow's too on the nose, really, regardless of the fact that they don't have any noses. But I think it is too on the nose, and I'm not a fan of the yellow. But that's one complaint amongst a sea of gloriousness. And if pushed for a favourite out of all of these, I would be hard pressed to look past the Druid. I really like green. Okay, so the colour scheme for that is phenomenal. The Halfling Druid. Also, I'm a huge fan of the Tiefling Sorcerer, mainly her companion piece, the little dragon. I just think that is a phenomenal animal mould, and I also really do like the Elven Bard as well. Also guys, just before we do go, if you wouldn't mind doing me a massive favour, and please like the video as it really helps me out. I've just had 9 months off of YouTube, and if you like the video, it's going to help me get back on the algorithm, and that'd be, you know, great, and I'd really appreciate it. Also, get down in the comments and let me know your thoughts and opinions on these CMFs. And finally guys, if you would not mind subscribing to the channel, that would be amazing, as I think we're like 11 subscribers off 1,200. So if you could sub to the channel and help me reach that goal, that would be amazing. So guys, there we go. That is in fact the end of the video. All that's left to say is thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry it's been so long since I last did a video, but we're back now and we're going to be doing much more stuff in Lego. So definitely stay tuned for it. And yeah guys, all that's left to say is thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Au revoir!